Welcome to Dirty Story Night. We have a special event for you. Scrooge McFuck returns. That's right. This competitor decided to reuse the same pen name twice. Enjoy his second Disney story.
Trigger warning about this adult story. This takes place after the events of the final movie, so spoiler alert, that might traumatize you, but the title of my story is Toy Story 4 Part 2, Toy Story 5. The years passed by like minutes. Bo Peep was everything to Woody, and he was glad to have her back. They traipsed around the United States, meeting new and different toys. Their carefree lives were wonderful. By day, driving around in a remote-controlled car that was, for whatever reason, disguised from a real skunk carcass. By night, holding hands and stargazing. One day they arrived in New Orleans. It began to rain. At first it was a light, enjoyable drizzle. They played in the rain and splashed in tiny, toy-sized puddles. The rain became heavier. Eventually it turned into a heavy monsoon. Woody and Bo Peep looked around for shelter. Woody pointed at a door with a sign. "There," said Woody. "The door says toys. Let's wait in there for the rain to stop." Woody stood next to the door. Bo Peep climbed on Woody's shoulders and entered through the mail slot, helping to lift Woody through when she got in. Dim store lights revealed quiet shelves, and they couldn't quite make out what was on them. A voice breaks the silence. "Oh boy, new friends," it shouts. The lights come back on, revealing the toys that lived inside. A floppy blue translucent long toy that they had never seen before came hopping over to them. "Welcome to Aunt Abigail's Toy Emporium. I am Dildo. Boy, are you in for a fun time when Aunt Abigail comes back." Woody and Bo Peep didn't know what that meant, but they were glad to meet new friends. More toys came to greet them. "Hi, I'm Fleshlight," said the Fleshlight. The Butt Plug greeted them. "And I'm Butt Plug." A small bullet vibrator buzzed and flopped across the floor towards them. "I'm Bullet Vibe," shouted, eager to meet new friends. From the corner of the store, a cute anime girl on a long pillow introduced herself. "Hi, I'm Body Pillow. Hee hee hoo." The toys all began clamoring and romping around, happy to meet each other. Suddenly, Butt Plug sounds the alarm. "Hurry, everyone! Aunt Abigail is coming!" "Hooray!" all the toys shout and assume positions on the shelves. Woody and Bo Peep become inanimate on the floor. The door to the store opens. A New Orleans voodoo witch doctor enters. "I must have left the lights on again," she mumbles to herself. It wasn't any bother. After cutting the heads off of chickens all day to tell people's fortunes, it was just nice to relax in her side hustle. Aunt Abigail's Voodoo Sex Toy Emporium. Now she was ready for some me time. She places a pentagram on the floor and sacrifices a goat. Her voodoo powers make the toys come to life. She looks down on the floor where Woody and Bo Peep are standing. "Ah, visitors," she says. "Perhaps you vanilla toys would like to play with us too." "Watch this," Butt Plug says. Abigail disrobes and shoves Butt Plug in her anus. She lays on her back and begins to pleasure herself. As she reaches climax, Butt Plug flies across the room. "Whee!" he shouts. Bullet Vibe and Dildo combine to form Dildo. And they stimulate her clitoris to climax again. After she feels satisfied, she looks over at Woody and Bo Peep, who are kind of nervous and don't understand what's going on, and she says, "I have a gift for our two visitors." So Aunt Abigail puts Bo Peep on top of a 3D printer. The gantry of the 3D printer moves around, dispensing plastic all over her pelvis. When it is done, Bo Peep now has a glistening, permanently erect penis protruding from the front. She takes Woody over to a small table with sewing supplies. After a few minutes of sewing, Woody now has a beautiful fabric vulva. Bo Peep's permanently hard, erect penis begins to work its toy magic, and Bo Peep suddenly has an uncontrollable urge to put it in Woody's new fabric vagina. Abigail places Woody on top of Body Pillow. Bo Peep climbs on top of Woody. Before Woody can protest, Bo Peep thrusts all the way in. "Oh my God, Woody, this is the best!" Bo Peep shouts. Woody couldn't respond. His head was swimming from pleasure. The voodoo witch doctor watched as Bo Peep penetrated Woody with prejudice. She placed butt plug back in her anus and began pleasuring herself with dildo and bullet vibe. As she built towards orgasm, she squirted. The sex fluid landed on Woody, Bo Peep, and Body Pillow, who are now soaked. Bo Peep gives one last loud scream and thrusts as hard as possible into Woody. Woody's face turns red. He almost loses consciousness for a moment. Then the fabric of his body explodes. Stuffing covering Body Pillow everywhere. "Oh shit," says Woody's severed plastic head. "Oh dear," says Witch Doctor. "It looks like I'm going to have to sew you back together. Perhaps with a few more modifications." 2 years on, and Woody's original cowboy fabric body has been replaced with a gimp suit. Bo Peep has been given 4 more penises. Both of them enjoy their new lives as slaves of the kinky voodoo priestess. One day, after a rough toy orgy, a customer enters the door of the sex toy store. "Hi," the customer says. "My name is Andy, and I'm looking for something to pleasure my boyfriend." Woody and Bo Peep smirk. Now that they are going to be reunited with Andy, playtime was going to take on a whole new meaning. The end.
Wrap it around full circle.
It's All Been Done presents.
Who's got the time?